That's not gonna work. Ow. It works, but I can't see anything. Hey Flute family, what's going on? It's your girl Vivian, and let's just say it has been a hot minute since I've seen y'all. Sorry, it's been super crazy, super busy with school, but anyway, I'm glad to see y'all back. So if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel for more content. If you're new, let me introduce myself. My name is Vivian. I am a senior at a local university here in Texas, and it's a private university, and I play flute, piccolo, alto flute, and piano, but mainly this channel is consisting of my flute stuff. So without further ado, let's get started in today's video. Okay, so we all know that, the coronavirus has taken over the world like it's ridiculous. So our thought for school was like, how are the woodwinds or any kind of instruments, I'm just saying woodwinds because I play woodwind instrument, how are any of the instruments going to play without spewing out aerosols? So as you saw in the early clip, I was kind of joking around with that, but it's like, honestly, how is this going to work? So there's been so many research done, and we still don't know the correct meaning or what instrument produces the most aerosols. But each instrument produces a certain amount of aerosols. And what an aerosol is some kind of liquid that disputes in the air, and it is left, hang on, my light is flashing. It is left in the air for a certain amount of time, and that air you can like breathe it in. And so therefore, if someone plays an instrument, blows the air out, then the air is stuck in the room, and therefore someone else could breathe in that air, and they could potentially get coronavirus if that person has coronavirus. I know I'm not a doctor, but it's a mess. So anyway, so research has said that flutes were the worst instrument ever. They've gotten to looking and realizing that, flutes weren't as bad. And then they got to saying the singers were the worst. And then they're saying, no, singers not as bad. So who knows who's bad? So what they're finding now is that trombone players are the worst because they don't have any valves or bends, just set for two bends, one on the front, one on the back, for the air to go through to dissolve. Now, with that being said, there's still some concern for instruments how we are playing. So obviously, when we play, let me show you. We have air coming out here, aerosol spewing out here. We have aerosol coming through our keys and through the end of our flute. So they got to talking and working, and they came up with something, and I absolutely hate it, but it is working. So let me show you. I'm going to show you the bottom part first. So it's got my hair on it. It's like this little pouch, like this, and it's got a little drawstring and a little adjuster, and then it's like a drawstring bag. And then inside it looks like newspapers. Pretty cool. So you got this pouch, and then we're thinking, okay, let's try this. So this is quilting fabric. It is double layer quilting fabric. The stuff is hot and it's thick. Okay, so they took this and decided, let's see what this does. So you take your foot joint and you put it on this little pouch on the bottom. Excuse me, I have to set this down, drawstring it up, and you have like this little baggie at the bottom of your flute. Okay, so they were like, okay, that could eliminate some of the aerosols because you're playing and then the aerosols are collecting in this bag. My question is, isn't there like little fibers in the bag, like small holes? So wouldn't that still leak through? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist, and I don't want to be. So anyway, there's that. Then they got to thinking, okay, that may solve some of the problem, but we are still spewing out aerosols through our mouth. Even right now, as I'm talking, I am spewing aerosols in my mouth, from my mouth. So they came up with these, and y'all, I hate this so much. I cannot breathe in this thing. It's hot. It does not let any air circulate, but we have to wear them. So they came up with, it's called the Flute Mask. Looks like this, okay? And my professor went with the concert black, so it looks, I've got stuff on it. I promise, I just washed this. Concert black, so, you know, it looks professional and we can wear these in performances. What? I don't want to wear these in performances. I've honestly have not worn this in a performance yet, and I hope I don't have to. So anyway, this is how it works. So you have your loops, strings with adjusters on it. You have a wire here that bends to form to you. Now, I call this the granny panty. So, oh, and then you have elastic, because you know we all need like the space and room down here to adjust our embouchure. So I'm gonna put this on like this. Okay. And I'm gonna adjust it like so. And my hair out of the way. Like so again. Okay, now I got it on. Now I'm going to take it. It's coming off. Hang on. I'm going to take it and I'm going to bend the wire down. This over my nose. There. So like this. So you're like, well, how's that going to work? Because you're going to obviously put your flute up like this. It won't do anything. Okay. There is a slit right here. Ta-da! So what you have to do, you have to feed your flute through here like this. Get set. So you put your flute in here like this. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this out like this. I'm going to take this off because it is very hot. The thing is, this, along with the end piece here, this messes up your intonation and some of your sound. Okay. So, we are constantly, it's myself and two other flautists in the band, having to tune like crazy because of this that's going on. So let me show you a little bit closer up look of this. Okay, so you got your inside, and it's, again, perks of having long hair. Okay, so again, you got your two quilting fabric. That is some thick fabric, 2 layers, okay? And then my professor had these little emblems put in there. They're like different colors. Each one has a different color. So she said if we lost them, we know which one's ours. I don't know. So anyway, we have that. And then over here is the slit for our flute. Sorry, I got a phone call. So I'm going to be honest with you. When I first started this, let me show you what I was doing. So I had it on like this. I hope y'all can hear me. I had it on like this, and I was getting ready to play, and then I would just go. And then the conductor's like, why aren't you playing? And I'm like, stupid thing. So it is taking used to actually having to go in and go like this. So our conductor has been more like patient with us. And then 2, if we have a bar of rest, we're putting our flutes in and getting ready like pretty soon. Like, say you have 7 bars of rest, we're getting that in at like 4, and then we sit there for 3, like just like this, because it's a hassle to, you know, put this in. I can't even do it now. Put this in like this really quickly, so we're having to adjust for time. And then that's what the inside looks like. You got your flute and everything. So this is what we're doing. And then also they are recommending that we only practice for 30 minutes. That's it. So 30 minutes and we're done. So yeah, this is, they have called this now official name. It's called the Flute Mask. As I like to call it, I have another name for it. I call it the granny panties. It's just what I call it. Everyone laughs and I get a kick out of it. So you got your granny panties, and then you got your little pouch, as I call it. So this is what we're doing. I just thought I would share it to show y'all what we're doing. Maybe you're confused, you don't know what to do with your flute section or whatnot. I do know how to sew, but these were made for me. But what I've heard, these are easy to make, but I just don't have the patience to do something like this. So anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video learning about the Flute Mask. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye guys.